What's up everybody, it's Robin Gaming here. So it is time for another drama story, this time around involving a company that also loves making pretty much drama games, Quantic Dream. Basically what's happened, and I got it right here next to me, is that 3 different reports from different media outlets have recently come out where a couple of ex-employees of the studio have blamed them for some pretty inappropriate stuff, or accused them I should say, right? This is mainly actually headed towards 2 particular people at the studio, which is David Cage, who's the studio head, the guy who always keeps going on about his emotions, you might know him from that, and the executive producer, who is called, and I gotta make sure I pronounce his name right, Guillaume de Fondaumière. Of course, it's a French studio. So basically what they've been accused of, right? I'm gonna just really quickly read all of it. Like I said, it's on my monitor next to me, so I'm reading it off of there. An overworked staff by demanding very long hours, inappropriate behavior, like I said, a schoolboy culture that allows for racist, sexist, and homophobic jokes basically. They feel like it's this private space in which David Cage feels like he can say whatever he wants. There's dirty jokes made towards females and inappropriate remarks towards female actors as well that they've even worked with in the past. The executive producer is accused of having inappropriate physical contact with employees in there. Apparently there were like 600 leaked Photoshop images or something that they found, where basically they made fun of people they worked with in the past, probably like actors or actresses or whatever, for previous games. And so obviously that's a lot of pretty bad stuff, right? And the interesting thing is that Quantic Dream is completely denying all of this. They put up a post on Twitter where they literally categorically denied every single claim that was made, and they said they were going to actually be filing complaints as well. David Cage himself called all of these claims ridiculous, absurd, and grotesque. So basically, that is all of the information that we have so far. And yeah, what can I even say about this? We've been having so many of these type of stories now recently, and I feel like there is always, you know, 2 sides of the story, because let's be honest, these are claims, right? We can't say for sure that they're true. There's probably some truth to it, right? But at the same time, there's always, you know, another side to it as well, which is what Quantic Dream is claiming right now. So I'm not gonna be the one that's gonna like judge this from a distance, because yeah, I need to actually see what is going on. And especially I think what is important is that we find out what the current employees of Quantic Dream would say about this, because, you know, these were all ex-employees. There might be different reasons that they have for making these complaints, and like, that's what I mean. Once again, this is bad, obviously. If what they're saying here is true, and if this studio really has a lot of inappropriate stuff going on, then we need to see some consequences for that, obviously. And, you know, you can look at so many of the events that have happened over the recent years, like the whole, especially, you know, like last year, the whole #MeToo thing, right? It was really good that it happened and that people got called out for all of the bad shit that they've done in the past. But there's always... And you really, you know, you shouldn't be overlooking that. There's always another side to that story too, which is that there are sadly some people that will make use of all of these accusations being thrown around so that they can do that themselves and actually gain something from it on a more personal level, you know what I mean? And that's always like... I feel like now accusations are made and people easily will believe them, and somebody's career can literally be ruined just because somebody accused them of something, but we don't know if that's true, right? And so what's gonna have to happen is that people get to the bottom of this situation. And like I said, obviously, if there is truth to this story, that's really bad. We need to see consequences. At the same time, if not, and if it turns out that this was done for an entirely different reason, that the people that have made complaints about this were very unhappy with how they were treated by the company, or that they got fired, for example, or that there's maybe something to gain out of it, like as in media attention or, you know, money in some sort of way, right? That's always possible. You gotta keep that in mind too. And so, once again, I'm not gonna judge in this video anything yet. We need to find out much more before I can be able to do that. And we all know that, you know, there are simply a lot of people out there that love jumping on this drama, just like all these media outlets. I mean, the moment that they can publish something dramatic that will once again say, you know, racism here, sexism there, this and that, then they love that because it will get them lots of clicks, you know, even though it might not necessarily really be that bad, right? So once again, there's two sides to the story. We're gonna have to find out more. That's pretty much all that I can say about it. So let me know in the comments how you feel about this. What do you think about all these claims being made? Yeah, I guess simply just let me know how you pretty much, if you think there's going to be some sort of truth to this, if you're more skeptical about it, or if you're staying in the middle like me and don't really want to judge the situation yet and just want to find out a lot more. So then, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed the video. So thanks a lot for watching, and hope to see you again next time.